The narrow valley was described by one Gaelic poet as a long, wild waste glen with thievish folk of evil habit. White water of the high steel waterfall, one of the highest in Loch Arbor. The waterfall is where the Alt Curry Vale runs into the water of Nevis. On the south side of Glen Nevis, the mountains of the Mamore Forest. The view from the summit of Binyan Beck takes in its bigger sister Binyan Moor, Ben Nevis to the northwest, and on a clear day the lands far to the south and east. Binyan Moor, at over 3,700 feet high, it is the grandest of the Mamores. These hills are bordered to the south by Loch Eiltamore and Loch Leven. One of the southern outliers of Binyan Moor, the hill known as Na Gruachichen. These hills have a very distinctive character, perhaps overshadowed by the nearby presence of mighty Ben Nevis. Their unique charm becomes more apparent from high on the ridge. Day breaks over Ballachulish and Loch Leven. This is the western approach to the most famous glen in Scotland, Glencoe, a place where the mists of time have wrapped themselves into legends. This part of the journey takes us along the narrow heights of the Anach Aigach Ridge onto Buchail Etive Moor, then to the mountains to the south side of the glen. Glencoe, sometimes known as the Glen of the Weeping, and a place haunted by history. It was here in 1692 that 38 men, women and children of a sept of Clan Donald were massacred by a Campbell-led militia. The murder was seen as a profound abuse of Gaelic hospitality, for the government militia had lodged with their hosts for almost 2 weeks before they turned and slaughtered them. That, as much as anything, gave the massacre of Glencoe its powerful resonance. There is a monument to the dead of 1692 at Glencoe village at the west end of the glen. A few miles to the east, the town of Kinlochleven, built by the North British Aluminium Company to house workers for an industry now gone. Northeast of Glencoe, the Blackwater Reservoir, created to power the aluminium smelters at Kinlochleven. At its height, 800 people worked there. the Anach Aigach, probably the most famous and perhaps most difficult ridge walk on mainland Scotland. Difficult enough on a calm summer's day, an extreme challenge to even the most experienced climber in the midst of a Scottish winter.